What is holding you back today? That's a question. What is it that holds you back from being the person you want to be? Is it your fundamental core values? Is it the fact that you're frightened? Is it the fact that you're afraid of fear? Is it the fact you're frightened of change? Is it the fact you're frightened of success or failure or any of those things? What is the actual barrier that prevents you from making money? Or being happy? Because they're not the same things. Now, if you look around you and you see people that are successful, or you see people happily in love, or if you see people, just thriving with energy and happiness, and they just smile at everything, sometimes they don't have an awful lot, but they feel like what is it, you think to yourself, what is it that's preventing me from feeling like that or being that person? Well, do you know what? It's absolutely nothing. All that energy, all that power, all that determination, all that the fundamental values of who you are is all ingrained in you. You're no different than anybody else. Yes, circumstances can make a difference here and there. The external forces of life sometimes force us into situations that we're not happy with, or that we find harder to deal with or cope with. But the answer is always inside ourselves. We can't always take away those external values. I appreciate that. But what we can do is learn to deal with them and break through them, and break through the barriers that hold us back. All the power, everything that makes you the unique person that you are, is in you. Now, sometimes it gets jumbled up, sometimes it gets weakened and diluted by, again, external patterns and external influences, and people suggesting different things to you, and other people bringing you down, and other people putting barriers up, and then the way your own mind works, the fear and the worry about, could I be successful, what happens if I fail in front of my friends, isn't it better just to stay where I am because at least I know what I'm doing? All those little things and those little values that are eating away in the background can make a huge difference to how you think yourself. But do you know, at the end of the day, your flesh and blood, your muscle, your cells are built exactly the same as mine are. They're built exactly the same as the most famous person in the world. The most successful entrepreneur in the world is exactly built the same as you are. You could swap body parts for each other, no problem. If it was such a case where you had to have an operation, his blood or her blood would be equally as good as yours. There is no difference. Nothing really is holding you back but yourself. And that's the key to it. Empowerment is within. Now, it helps for people to give you encouragement, to push you, to give that push to make sure it happens. Now, all those help, but the real thing is inside you. You can be what you want to be in life, providing you take the action, take the steps, and have the conviction that you are good enough, because you are.